You looking at some that they got it out the mud, baby. Got it out the mud, baby. We some mud babies, mud babies.
What's happening, YouTube? Let's get right into this. So let's talk about this Baldacci situation going on with him and the individual Gold Toes. For those that don't know who Baldacci is, he's a rapper. He's an older individual, OG in the game. He's from Florencia 13, one of the biggest gangs in LA. And he's been holding the title, the face of LA, for quite some time now. And he ruffled some feathers, bro, when he started doing business with Gold Toes. Obviously, the haters ain't gonna like it. And now the only ones, in my opinion, that don't like him doing business with Gold Toes are the ones that are broke. You feel me? If you got money, bro, and you got things going on, you got your life in order, you feel me, your situation situated, you ain't gonna hate on the next man getting chicken. I ain't never seen no rich hater. I ain't never seen someone with guapole hating on the next man. I ain't never seen someone that had their own chicken hating so much on the next man getting his chicken. The only ones that do are the ones that are broke, homie. Cause they're broke, they're mad, they're angry. Maybe they want to do business with Baldacci. Maybe they want to do business like with Gold Toes or something, like, you feel me? But they can't, so they gonna hate. Now, Baldacci went on the Bootleg Kev podcast. Shout out Bootleg Kev. It's right there on your guys' screen. Go check it out. He mentioned that, well, he had a homie on there. And his homie, been to the pen and done time and all this and all that, right? And Baldacci been to the pen, done time, been on the yard, all this, right? And they're gamed up, homie. They're gamed up. And they're pretty much saying the ones that are on podcasts, and they're talking about the haters road, it's only obvious. And I believe they're sending shots at Bozo as well, because Bozo blocked Baldacci. And they're saying that these dudes are degenerates and they're spreading degenerate ways. Because if you're saying, because they're like in the pen, they have, you guys know what it is. I don't really like talking about prison stuff. But with the North and South situation, you guys know what it is in the prison system right now. Now, they're saying if you come home and you start spreading this information to the youngsters, teaching them to go against the grain, then that's degenerate ways. And it's true. If you're teaching the youngsters, just overall, not in this situation, not in this, like, you feel me, like, just in general, bro. In general, if you're teaching the youngsters to go against the grain, those are degenerate ways. Homie, that's poison. That's trash. Caca. No good. And that's what they're saying Blue Devil's doing on the haters rule. They're saying he's spreading poison and teaching the youngster degenerate ways. That's what they said out their own mouth. You know what I'm saying? They're saying these dudes with these podcasts who's never been to prison but likes to talk about all this North and South and all these things but never seen a Norteño in his life. And they're obviously talking about the haters rule. Saying that he's spreading poison to the youngsters and teaching them to go against the grain in his degenerate ways. And I agree 100%. Not just because I don't agree with whatever Blue Devil says or does, you know what I'm saying? He do what he do. But what they're saying is facts, homie. If you're going to teach someone to go against the program, then you're teaching them degenerate ways. You're poisoning the young minds, homie. Because everyone has to answer to somebody. Whether it may not be right now, may not be tomorrow. But you will, if you live in this life, you live in that gangster life, you live in that thug life, you out there stepping, you out there whatever selling, whatever you selling, you feel me? You gonna go to jail one day. There's only two promises in this world, in this lifestyle. Jail and death. Guaranteed. It's a guarantee, homie, in this life. Jail and death. Those are the only two guarantees that come out of this lifestyle. And when you hit that yard, you're gonna have to answer to what the fuck you was saying, what the fuck you was doing. And that goes for everybody, right? And so they were saying that about Blue Devil and the haters rule. And not just him. They was just saying all these SouthSider podcasts that like to spread division and not just spread division, but teach, like I said, teach the young homies how to go against the grain. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a young knucklehead, right? Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but nigga, I used to be set tripping, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. And the homies be like, bro, when you go to county, you gonna have to answer for that shit. Like, whoop, the homies gonna be tripping off you, that, they gonna strike you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was so much of a knucklehead back then, bro, that I would be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I answer to that shit when I get there. Like, I don't give a fuck the suckers. And I'm talking about, nigga, the niggas from the red team. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, nigga, fuck them niggas. Niggas on site with them niggas. Like, you feel me? Like, really set tripping. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that, what none of them niggas say, nigga. I don't care about none of them politics, nigga. I'm tripping out here. I was a young, dumb knucklehead. When I hit that yard, though, best believe you're going to have to answer to somebody. And then you get educated and you realize the bigger picture and you realize you know, all that shit could be pushed aside and whoop, whoop, whoop. And you know what I'm saying? Not to get in too deep, but you know what it is. So my question to you guys is what Baldacci and his homie was saying on this podcast, is he accurate? Is it accurate that some of these podcasters be spreading poison in degenerate ways when they try to say, you know, fuck the North or whatever the case may be, and that he's not, you know, holding it down for the Sud or for the SouthSide because he's doing business with Gold Toes. On his stance is, you can be like, well, the program is whoop de whoop whoop, you know, we get along with them dudes now. Or on the other side could be, well, that's in prison. The streets is different. This is the streets. You know, prison and streets don't run parallel. You know, there's an argument that could be made about that too. Like, yes, they do. Like, you feel me? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's have this discussion. Let's go.